Hold on. Right. Holy perk. Gotta do that. Right there. Alright. Kind of like that. I'll pull up these topics. That hand. And all that shit. How do you want it? How do you feel? Okay. Hello, everybody. It is your girl, Precious, and I'm back with another video. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you don't miss a video when I do upload. Don't forget to share my videos wherever or whoever so they know you're rocks with your girl. Shout out to all 472 of my precious babies and my baby boos. If you are new here, hi, hello, and welcome. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I got a little crown next to my name. I like that. Um, oh, because it's pinned, I'll be able to see it right there. Oh, that's cute. So hi, hello, and welcome. If you are new here, I'm your girl Precious, the Precious B channel. If you've been here before, what it do, baby boo? Shout out to you. Um, this is the first, just my 2 cents of the new year. And we're gonna get into all the things celebrity. But before we do it, I gotta do my thing. If you're new here, hi, hello, welcome. I'm your girl Precious, Precious B channel. If you've been here before, what is it, baby boo? Shout out to you, and of course, if you have not already, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell button, so you are notified whenever I go live, whenever my videos premiere. You guys will be able to see it. You guys will be able to see it. Of course, don't forget the thumbs up button. Of course, that helps recommend my video to other people in the algorithm. As you guys come in to watch the chat, please, not the chat, the live, hit the thumbs up button. Of course, you guys can go to my perfectly curated playlist over at the playlist tab where you guys will find just my 2 cents, new hair, who this, Vlogmas Bridgerton, what you bought, what you reading, what you sipping on, Auntie Outside. Of course, all of my lives will be, of course, in the lives tab, okay, for your viewing pleasure, okay. Hold on, y'all. Make sure y'all say hi as y'all come into the room. Boom. So hello, 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 everybody. Okay. Um. Okay. Hello, 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 hello. Where are the people? That's what I'm looking for. 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 All right, y'all. I'm sorry. I was trying to got this damn tab. I'm trying to work. But anyway, ooh, we just spent 8 minutes not even talking about nothing. Ooh, child. Ain't that something? But anyway, y'all. So, like I was saying, welcome to the Just My Two Cents live. It'll may or may not have a name on it. Who knows? So of course I want to talk about new music. This is Just My Two Cents with Pressure, if y'all did not know that. So Doechii put out a song, I want to say the beginning of the year, called Get Up Girl, a Girl Get Up. I think it's Get Up Girl, a Girl Get Up. I could be wrong. But I do know that I liked it very much. It was very inspirational. She had SZA on the song with her. Um, what else? It just, I loved it. She was popping her shit. She was she was what's his name? That boy who be streaming, that white boy. She was on his head because he was calling her industry plant and talking shit to her. I like that song. I love it. Like, what's the problem when the it girl is black? Like, or when she said dark skin, or did she say a black girl? Whatever the line was, she ate it up. Okay, I like that song. I've listened to it about 5 times since it came out. Okay, that's my jam. Um, Next, Bruno Mars. I mean, Doechii is that girl. Like, I love Doechii. Doechii had did a song before I get into Bruno Mars. Doechii had did a song with what's JT? I was gonna call a girl TJ. JT, and it was like I loved everything about it. Like, I didn't necessarily too much care about JT's verse, but I loved everything Doechii was doing. And then when she came out with the anxiety song, like, I was like, that's the girl from that other song. So I like me some Doechii. I like me some Doechii. I really do. I like her. She's that girl. I'm proud of Doechii. I love everything she's doing. The girl is how can you dislike Doechii? If you dislike Doechii, because how dare you? I really like some Doechii. Bruno Mars put out his first song in 10 years. He got a new album coming out called The Romantic. A lot of people was like, oh, all he doing is putting out the same song over and over again. Okay, it's a lot of artists who put out the same song over and over again. Team Breezy, I'm going to just clarify this. Don't come for me. But the majority of Chris Brown songs sound like. Chris Brown got probably like 5 fucking songs that sound exactly the same. And I'll be confused about what song I'm listening to until we get real deep into the song. I'm just saying. Okay? It's rappers. Okay, I love Meg Thee Stallion. Meg got like 5 songs that sound the same. I love Cardi. She got like 5 songs that sound. Beyonce got a couple songs. Just a couple. Just a teeny bit. Michael Jackson, he had a couple songs. I ain't gonna hold you. So it's like everybody, when they get their one sound, their one song, we all knew when a certain producer was producing a song because they had their signature thing. Okay, when Jazzy Faye, let's be completely out. When Jazzy Faye was out there producing music, I knew it was a Jazzy Faye song because all Jazzy Faye songs sound like. I know when Timbaland was producing, when Tim and Missy Elliott was producing music, because all the songs Missy Elliott was producing sound the same. You knew when DJ Khaled, like you know when a certain producer is on a song because they all sound the same. So Bruno and whoever he be producing his song with, okay, Tony Braxton got like 5 songs that all sound the same. Okay. Because to this day, I love me some him and Count the Ways low-key sound the same to me. Listen. Okay? Now, y'all might not like Bruno. And the fact that now he doing 70s coke music. That's alright. So those of us who like that type of music, okay, we like the music, not the coke. Okay? That's not what we into. Not me. Anyway. But I like Bruno's song. I might do it. Whatever the song called, child. I listened to that song good 2-3 times, okay? I'm here for it. Now Bruno Mars going on tour. Okay? I gotta figure out how much the ticket's gonna cost, and I might go see Bruno. That's a might bitch, okay? Cause I love me some Bruno, okay? Hey, okay, but you know, I don't know. Now, I think Anderson .Paak might show up because I see him in his Ike Turner Coke wig over there talking to Kiki Palmer. So, who knows? Anderson .Paak might be there. Okay, we might get a little Silk Sonic in this hole. Leave the door open. Okay? I'm here with get down and Shanann and the games. Okay? In RIP news, the comedian and actor T.K. Carter passed away last week, over the weekend, beginning of the week. So rest in peace to him. If you have no idea who he was, if you ever watched, I'm only talking about the shows and stuff I remember him from, me personally. If you ever watched A Different World, he played Mr. Gaines' son. If you ever watched the Steve Harvey show, he played the dude who owned the Rib Shack from the High Tops. He was in something else. He was in something else. He played an old school cat in another show or something I watched. But him. So R.I.P. to him. Those are the things I remember him from. He probably was in a whole bunch of other different stuff. Y'all could Google and look up his career. R.I.P. to him. Okay? Child, let's go ahead and get into it. If you saw my short from earlier today, then you already know we getting ready to go down here to the church house. Because, baby, what is going over there in the church? Okay, so if y'all don't already know, Druski done made all the Christians mad because he decided to do a skit of mega church pastors. And I already spoke on this today. But I just find it funny that everybody's mad and saying that Druski was mocking God. No, he wasn't. He was making fun of the fact that y'all, like I said in my short today, allow these people to hoodwink, bamboozle, basically extort, and low-key kidnap y'all into giving y'all their money. Like, them people be bullying y'all into giving them their money. And I find it funny that y'all keep saying he's mocking God. No, he's mocking the man or the men you have allowed to perpetrate that they are indeed some type of God or a prophet on God's behalf. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, do y'all not watch shows about this? Like, Greenleaf was the perfect example of the fact that y'all be out here worshiping the ground these pastors walk on, and they be robbing y'all blind in broad daylight on a Sunday morning or a Sunday afternoon if they running around having two church services. The pastors be rolling around in Rolls Royces, Lamborghinis, okay? They be in G-Wagons, you in a little broke down Honda hoopty. The fact of the matter is, pastors of back in the day are probably appalled of the passage that y'all are glorifying now, because of the fact, y'all remember when the girl had called around to all the different churches and nobody could help her get baby formula? Do you know that if this was an old school Southern Baptist church and that girl called the church and said that her baby needed formula, do you know that Miss Beulah May down there at the church house would have said, "How old is your baby? Are there other kids in your house?" And Miss Beulah May would have went down there into the church fund, went down there to the local Piggly Wiggly or whatever the little country grocery store is. She'd have packed up on some food, and her and a lot of other church mothers would have came around there, would have cooked that girl and her kids some food, put it up in her freezer, gave her a little money, gave her the stuff for the kids and whatnot, and said, "Hey, baby, whatever bills you need to pay, here you go. God bless you. And this is from the church. This is a love offering from the church." Churches don't even do that anymore because apparently they ask you whether or not you tied to the church. And it's like, what? What do you... So, no, Druski wasn't making fun of God. He was exposing the fact that y'all in these cult-like churches and allowing these people to hoodwink, bamboozle, and rob y'all, like I said, in broad daylight. Okay? So, no. And besides, that was funny. Druski said, "I got it. Y'all asked me why I got on Christian Dior and Christian Louboutin, because I'm a Christian." That was funny. That was funny, okay? That was funny to me, okay? In more church drama news, I know everybody else then probably put it to rest, but I didn't get to talk about it. Pastor Jamal Bryant's wife, Dr. Carrie Bryant, and the nude illusion dress. Okay, again, I didn't get to talk about it because I didn't feel like talking about it. I wanted to leave it and compile it all here and alive. The lady wasn't naked. Okay, the dress had mesh nude material that blended with her skin tone. Now, I honestly believe y'all weren't mad at the fact that the dress gave nude illusion. Y'all was mad at how low the illusion of the dress went, that nude illusion sat right there in front of her private area. Okay, that's the real reason why y'all was mad. And y'all have to understand that these new first ladies ain't like the old first ladies. Okay, the new first ladies not out here dressing, okay, like them off of Amen and the Hartnebrig. What was their names? Cassie and whatever her sister name, the Hartnebrig sisters. They not dressing like them from Amen. They not dressing like them people. So y'all can't sit them and get mad that the first ladies are fine and jazzy. Okay, and I'm gonna just say this: a fine first lady is what a pastor needs, so he ain't out there, okay, sowing love offerings into his congregation. Okay, let his first lady be all the woman he needs. Okay, so I just need y'all to stop thinking that the first lady is supposed to dress like the first ladies we grew up looking at. Okay, the first lady ain't gotta be in no frumpy ass clothes. That lady ain't gotta wear that. Okay, her husband said he brought that dress for her because he wanted to see her looking the way she was looking at the event. Okay, and I know a lot of y'all was like, well, even though she wasn't at a church event, she was still a representation of the church. Okay, She is the first lady to the pastor of the church, and they were probably there as representation of the church. But that don't mean that lady couldn't dress the way she wanted to dress and feel the sexy she wanted to feel. Okay? That's your problem. Y'all be trying to police people. Hey, baby. Mwah. Y'all be trying to police people and what they do with their bodies. Like, that's not okay. If that lady wanted to wear her little nude illusion dress down there at the charity event or wherever her and her husband was, that's her business. Like her husband said, he bought the dress. Okay? Now, all I'm going to say on this is that lady and her husband clearly liked the way she looked in her dress. Okay, she was giving body, yada, yada. And like, what's her name? Ann Douglas said, if the dress was all black, I'm pretty sure y'all wouldn't have had a problem with it. It's just the fact that she had the little nude illusion, and the illusion went all the way down to her private area. That's it, that's all. The lady wasn't naked. It just was a mesh nude material. That's it, that's all. Okay? And, child, get Jesus on the main line. Is he a pastor, a bishop? I don't know. Donnie McClurkin, the gospel artist, and I believe he a pastor, child. Don't get me lying. I don't know. Is being accused of allegedly assaulting people. Okay, apparently somebody I think he used to work for. I don't know all the details, but y'all, they said Donnie McClurkin was over there assaulting people. Now Donnie McClurkin came out and said that none of that was true. That all of it was alleged. People, y'all go read. Google is your friend. But all I'm gonna say is this, baby. Donnie McClurkin came out a couple of years ago, and I do believe he was saying that he tried to pray the gay away, and that he wanted to have a wife and kids, and that I think he been fighting the demon of homosexuality or some shit like that. Don't get me lying, child. I don't really know. But what I do know is this: y'all just need to come on out the closets and live y'all life, okay? If you're gay, baby, be gay, okay? Be gay. I think it'd be best if the church community stopped perpetuating homophobia and half of y'all just get to be gay, okay? Just be who you are. Be who you are, baby. If you're gay, be gay. Okay? Everybody, come on out. Come on out. Come outside. Come outside. Okay? Stop hiding in that closet. It's a glass box. We knew. But apparently all of this allegedly happened about 12, 13 years ago or something. I don't know if it was new allegations against him. Allegedly that man assaulted somebody or something. I don't know. I wasn't over there. I ain't got nothing Donnie McClurkin apparently won't, because apparently he like men. Okay, 14 years ago. Hey, listen. I went over there. Donnie McClurkin don't like what I got, okay? Clearly before my time's child, because I didn't even know nothing about none of that, okay? But I pray Donnie McClurkin learn to love himself. I pray the young man who said that he was allegedly assaulted, I'm saying alleged because I went over that, I do not know, okay? He get all the healing and justice he deserved, okay? And more, I guess you say on the assault news, and this is an update. Stephon Diggs is going to be arraigned for his impending allegation case after the Super Bowl. So I don't know if the people think the Patriots going to the Super Bowl. Did they make it past the playoffs? I don't know, child. I just know all the teams I like ain't going to the goddamn Super Bowl, okay? The Steelers lost yesterday. The Eagles lost Sunday. Y'all know the Saints pissing me off. Before the fucking season even really took off. But that's my team. I love my Saints. Headache and all, okay? But what did I say? What was I saying, child? Yeah, so they said Steph gonna be arraigned after the Super Bowl. Speaking of Stephon, is this on here? What is that? Oh no, wait, I'm skipping. Never mind. So y'all know, it was a story that came out that this lady from Detroit, Michigan, or something, she went missing. She was a Caucasian lady. and she was a teacher, and she went missing. And a lot of people was blaming her husband because, you know, he was African American. And, excuse me, a lot of the people that was accusing that woman's husband of doing something to her, you know, accusing him of foul play, excuse me, were also African Americans. And, you know, the man was on the news asking people if they seen his wife. And then they came out with a video showing her parking her car and getting out of her car and walking, I believe, towards the water, the body of water, the Michigan, Detroit, wherever they live at, child. And apparently they found her body today. Yesterday or today they found her body in the water. And so all I got to say is to everybody who was accusing that man of foul play, you owe him an apology. Okay? Because that's fucked up, y'all accused of it. Like, I know we all watch SVU and CIS and NCI, FBI, CIA, Hawaii 5-0, Chicago PD, okay, Blue Bloods, Boston PD. We watch all the Chicago, all the police shows, okay? And, you know, that wasn't, you know, I understand you gotta have, what is it? You know, you have the thought that he was a suspect, but the man didn't do it. So everybody, y'all owe that man an apology, okay? And apparently she had a history of like mental illness. I don't know if she may or may not have had a baby, so she may or may not have been possibly dealing with like postpartum depression. And so like y'all got to check on people, you know, okay? Depression is real, honey, okay? People can, you know, at one moment they could be having a good day, and before you know it, they thinking about ending it all. So please check on the people you love and care about. If it's somebody you know who is normally the life of the party, and then one day they seem distant, they seem odd, they're being unlike themselves, check on them. Find out if they're okay. Go talk to them. Go see if they're okay. Do something, okay? Because you never know. Somebody could be contemplating ending it all, okay? And girl, she finna work on my good news, on my good nerves now news. So y'all know Clarissa Shields, the boxing Olympic gold medalist and boxing champion. Okay, let me give sis her flowers about her accolades. Okay, y'all know she over there dating Papoose the rapper. And she been going live or whatever the hell she been at, and she been talking about her man, her lover, her baby, okay? And how y'all some haters? Not me, but y'all. That's what she said, okay? Because I don't even be watching her shit. I just be seeing it when people be posting it. But y'all some haters, okay? That's her man. I also seen a video where I think that girl said she got that man name tattooed on her somewhere. That's not a good idea, Clarissa, but that's your body, baby. Your body, your business, okay? The only thing I want for you, Clarissa, that's all I want, is to remember you are the prize. You the bad bitch, okay? I need you to feel like her, right? Now, when you out at these events and stuff like that, whoever did your hair and makeup that one time when you was like eating up, and I think you had like the curls or whatever in your hair, girl, I don't know who did that, but please go find the people. And like, let them make you jazzy. You feel me? Because let's be clear, Clarissa not ugly, okay? Let's be perfectly 100% clear. Clarissa is not ugly. She is a beautiful lady. She just aggravates. Okay, that's it. That's all. Clarissa not ugly. She aggravates. It's different. Okay, that's two completely different things. Okay, two things can be true. That is a beautiful lady, and she is aggravating. Okay, but the reason I say she finna get on my nerves is because Rihanna, old bald-headed ass, who's also a fellow Pisces, like Clarissa and myself and Papoose, was like she act like Clarissa behind her man, and I'm just like, Jesus, don't encourage the foolishness, okay? Because as a Pisces, but as somebody who genuinely just like, girl, please stop this shit. That nigga is still legally married. Let's start there. I think that's, you know what? That's the reason why this annoys me. Because Papoose is still legally married. Right? I don't give a shit what Remy got going on. I damn sure I really don't care what Papoose got going on. But it's the fact that I always see these people and I be like, this girl really is acting crazy over this man who was married. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Right? And then they was out at the Breakfast Club, and apparently he called that girl his best friend, and then he put up a post to show Clarissa that he love and appreciate her. And he put up a post on his Instagram, and I be forgetting I follow these people on Instagram until I see them posting stuff, and I'm like, Lord. But apparently Clarissa and Papoose is in love, okay, and that's his best friend, okay. And Rihanna co-signed the foolishness, all right. But I do need them to just all be quiet for like 6 months. I just need all of them just for 6 months. That's all I need is for 6 months for them to shut up. That's it. That's all. Okay, I just need Clarissa to shut up about this man. Go out there and box. Get her endorsement deals. Pop out at certain events dressed down to the nines. Her giving body giving tea. That's all I want from Clarissa, okay? And Papoose to not say nothing. I think if Papoose be quiet, I'll be okay. If Papoose just shut the fuck up, I think I'll be okay. That's it, that's all. What else? So Cardi officially came out with a theme for her tour. It's gonna be drama school themed or something because she was asking on her live like if everybody wanted a different theme for different cities. But she now has one cohesive theme and it's drama school because it's Am I the Drama Tour, Little Miss Drama Tour. So I'm glad she got a theme, and yes, 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 children. Okay, Beyonce started the themes for the tour. Okay, Chris picked it up. Cardi got it now. Brandy and Monica did it, and I think it's actually dope to have your fans come up with ideas to get dressed up, and so everybody know where you going. You know what I'm saying? When me and my best friend went to go see Beyonce, everybody knew where the fuck we was going because we had our cowboy hats and our cowboy boots. Okay, because this ain't Texas. Woo! Okay, everybody knew where the fuck we was going. Okay, and when we had our jerseys to go see Chris Brown ass, everybody knew where the fuck we was going. Okay, you see if you can run it. Okay, so it's like when you have a theme and it becomes a thing and everybody wearing this shit, everybody know where you going. And no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I like that. I don't know what the theme to Bruno Mars tour gonna be. I feel like it should be something 70s theme. That way, if I do decide to go, I could give me a big old afro. Yes, I'm natural, but I still want to wear an afro wig. Okay? And like a gold metallic jumpsuit giving a girl. Just, like old neck. Ooh, bitch. Like metallic eyeshadow or something. I don't know. It all depends on how much these tickets cost to go see Bruno. Because I feel like, Bruno got that little habit. He might be out here trying to charge Beyonce prices. And it's like, hey, Bruno. I think the fuck not. But anyway, but if y'all go to the Bruno Mars tour and y'all streaming live, I ain't gotta go. I can watch from the comfort of my own house and I can still buy my afro wig. Be in this bitch getting it. Okay? So y'all let me know. Y'all tell me when these tickets start going on sale how much these tickets cost to go see Bruno Child. What else I have to tell y'all? Oh, is Cam Newton slow or is it CTE? Because this ignorant N-word. I'm trying not to cuss y'all, okay? I said for the new y'all was gonna limit the cussing I did, okay? Okay, me. This ignorant N-word tried to spell the word eclectic. Eclectic, okay? The definition of the word eclectic means that you like a different variety of things. Okay. I don't know the conversation he was having with the lady over there on his podcast or whatever it is, but him and a female rapper by the name of Lady London, they was having a conversation. I'm pretty sure y'all have seen the clips on the Instagram, Facebook, the TikToks, and the threads, and the YouTubes and all that jazz of him talking about eclectic. And when she said, "Oh, eclectic," and he was like, "Yeah, yeah," and it's spelled with an N. And she said, "No, it's not." He said, "No, it's my word. I made up." So eclectic, but pronounced eclectic, but it's spelled with an N, and got an A at the end. So this word, which is again pronounced eclectic, but got an N at the front and an A at the end. It's what Cam Newton said. And I just want to know, was the baby left behind but advanced because he could play the fool's ball? Okay, like Bobby Boucher mama said, the fool's ball. Or because he was playing over there at the fool's ball and he was getting tackled. Was they tackling him? Because have y'all seen Cam Newton? Cam Newton a big old something or another. I'm talking about big, tall, just, he's solid. Okay, solid as a rock. Is it the CTE? Like, is his brain damaged or is he just naturally slow? You know, that's just something I want to know. I genuinely want to know, because the fact that he set up there on the internet for the world to see and pronounce the word eclectic but spelled it in whatever he said with an A at the end of that word, I just need to know, is he slow or is he CTE? That's all I want to know. And if y'all say it's neither one, something wrong with y'all too. That's because it's something. It's something. We don't know what it is, but it's something that he sat there and said eclectic. Spelled it with an A. But shout out to Lady London, okay? Shout out to her. They say she a water sign, she a Cancer, so she clocked that foolishness beforehand, okay? You know, I guess I feel bad for y'all. I don't know y'all news. Some content creation couple named Chrissy and Desmond, they getting divorced, child, because allegedly he cheated on that lady, but also allegedly he had to cheat on the lady in order to get out of the marriage because they Jehovah Witnesses, and apparently telling the bitch, hey, I just don't want to be with you no more, don't work. So apparently he had to go stick his penis in another lady in order for the divorce, the marriage to be null and void. I'm not exactly sure how that worked. Hey, because you know what? With 2 plus 2 is 4. And if you got to go fuck another hoe, hey! Hey! All right now. Because what? Like, if y'all don't know who these people is, she the lady who be testing out shoes and jumping and flipping and that shit. And he be hollering and screaming. She had surprised him one time with Alicia Keys that showed up at the house. He be cooking. And he be, you know, different. He a chef or something. I don't know, child. And they got 2 boys again. She be jumping and flipping and all of that shit and shoes and stuff. That's who they is. Them people. Because I was confused when people were saying, oh, Desmond and Christy getting divorced. And I was like, who the fuck is these people? Who is this? Now, mind you, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I didn't even know who the people was. Because it's like 3 other content couples that look exactly like them people. Okay? Y'all know it's another dude on the internet that look exactly like that Desmond man. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. They look alike. So I was confused. Because every time I would see him, I would think of the other man. And I'm like, but ain't he married to the other lady? So, baby, I don't even know. Okay? So, until I seen her jumping and flipping, I had no idea who these people was. Okay? Again, they said the man had to cheat on the lady in order to get out the marriage because they Jehovah Witnesses and they known each other since they was like 13 or something. And they was hot in their pants and got married so they could hunch each other. And now since they only been hunching on each other, I guess the man no longer wanted to hunch on her. And he told her he wanted to leave, okay? Like Fantasia said, if you don't want me, don't talk to me, go ahead and free yourself. He tried, but then he had to go and stick his penis in another lady. Sweet little ditty. like Donnell Jones. Because if you love someone, you just don't treat them bad. And apparently that man had the hunch on another lady to get out. It's very confusing and it's upsetting me. But apparently because they're in Texas or something or another, I seen on another content creator's page that because they're in Texas, the lady filed some type of thing and he might not get no money or nothing. And she deleted all the content they made together. So he might not get no money. I don't know. All I'm going to say is I wish everybody the best, love, peace, and happiness. I don't understand that man had to cheat on her to get out of the divorce because of the religious. I don't understand it. I don't understand. Because me personally, had it been me, we'd have been having a whole different conversation, and it'd have been the first 48 episode or episode of Snap. It'd have been a Netflix documentary. Because what? Okay. I always say, if I ever get, if I ever got a nigga, I already know the name of my Netflix documentary gonna be Life is So Precious. I'm telling you, like, that's gonna be the name of it. I'm telling you, I'm not playing. Because don't. Okay? But yeah, the people getting divorced. I still don't understand, but hey, that ain't my business. And damn, did the nigga take a bath first? Fetty Wap got out of jail over the weekend, and his baby mamas was mad. Masika, the one he was on the Love and Hip Hop's with, she got mad and said that nigga didn't come to see his daughter, contact the daughter, or came to see the baby, or called the baby. Mind you, the man was in jail for like 3-4 years. Then the other baby mama got mad on the internet and said he owed her child support. Ma'am, how was he gonna get you child support if he was in jail? Huh? That man probably owed the state of New Jersey or wherever the fuck he was locked up at. Okay? He probably got to pay restitution. He got a PO officer because I'm pretty sure he didn't do all the years he was supposed to do. So he probably on parole. Okay? Which means he probably can't even leave the state or the city where he got out of prison from. 9 times out of 10, he is in a halfway house. Okay? So y'all getting on the internet mad at this man. He just got out of jail. Okay? Can he go take a bath? Can he go get him something to eat? Can he go down to the deli and get him a chopped cheese or whatever fuck they be eating in New York City or whatever? Like, can that man get him an orange drink? Like Jennifer Lopez? Can he go get him an orange drink? Okay, can he go down to the bodega? Okay, bodega bad. Like, can that man stand outside and get him a nice whiff of fresh air before y'all start getting mad at him with y'all baby mama shit? Like, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Had it been me, if I was him and I would've I said, hey, don't post me. Don't post me. Don't tell them people I'm home. Matter of fact, I just want to be home for a good month before y'all say anything. Let a nigga let his nuts breathe before I gotta deal with these baby mama bitches. Like, that's what I would have said, me personally. Because that man was, like, he literally had just got out there saying, to his baby's mama's online, calling him a trifling, no good deadbeat. He was in prison. Did y'all bring them children over there to see him? Like, did he talk to the kid? Did y'all allow him to collect phone calls, calling the baby and saying, it's your daddy, I'm down here somewhere at the state penitentiary? It's like, no. But as soon as y'all know the man free, here y'all come with y'all bullshit. I'm not capping for this man, but I'm just saying, like, damn. Y'all knew what a nigga was? He was in prison. Like, bitch. Y'all act like that man ran off the body like he was Russell Simmons or some shit. He was in prison. He was low-key property of the state. Like, chill the fuck out. Like, I feel bad for Fetty Wap. But if you can put out some music so you can pay these hoes so they can shut the fuck up or something, please do, friend, okay? 1738, okay? So let's do that. In this one on my bingo card, But I sure did give me a good kiki. Tokyo Tony came at Kaya on behalf of Nikki and told her what bitch said to me. And Kaya did. And tickled the fuck out of me. Okay, she called it. Oh, she called that lady a whole bunch of shit. Y'all could go find Kaya Reed and Tokyo Tony down there on. I watched it on the Neighborhood Talk. Via all my stories, via the Jackson brand and via the Neighborhood Talk. Y'all know I blocked the shade on the beginning of last year. But yeah, Kaya and Tokyo Tony then got into it. Kaya then cussed Tokyo Tony out. Then Tokyo Tony allegedly called that lady phone and left a voicemail and was cussing her out. And it's like Kaya is the type of bitch you do not get into it with. You don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, that lady is a rapper, a lyricist. Like, are her reads off the top of the dome? No. But when she sits down and thinks about that shit and writes it out, and then like, her delivery is what makes it as fire as it is. Like, when you can write some shit down and still deliver it in a certain the way you intended it to be delivered because you wrote it down, Kanye not to be fucked with. Okay, I just want you to know that. Y'all better stop playing with that lady. Okay, that's why I'll never say nothing too bad about Kaya. I don't ever want none of you hoes to say nothing I said to that lady, and then that lady coming over here talking crazy to me. Okay, but baby, that one of my bingo card for Tokyo Tony and Kaya to get into it. It was not, but I got me a good giggle, a good kiki, and just know that Kaya's not to be fucked with. Okay, just she not. But that's all y'all need to know. And y'all niggas ain't gonna never learn, huh? Offset got exposed by the industry cum bucket Selena Powell. If y'all don't know, it was the video of him sleeping that lady bed after she done gave him the community treasure box. And apparently she allegedly recorded him talking about he was going to cause harm to Stephon Diggs, and was talking about how allegedly Cardi got a restraining order against him. That's why he can't see the kids, allegedly, and all type of stuff. So yeah, Offset, if any of this true, and that girl, you know, went over that pillow talking to the community treasure trove, community hot pocket, the community hot box, the community hot tub, use a dummy, okay? But just know that because you was probably over there allegedly pillow talking to this girl, it's probably gonna help whatever case Cardi is trying to build in the divorce. So yeah, don't piss on me and tell me it's raining news. So Monica posted her and her husband, Beyonce. I'm not sure who Anthony is to Monica. That's her man, okay? And she said her and that man had 17 years or something, right? And so people was in the comments saying, hold up, wait a minute. That math don't math, honey. That, What you mean you and that man known each other, was together for 17 years when he was married to Layla Daddy for 14, 15 years for, what? 14, 15 years ago. That don't make no sense, Monica. And Monica was like, I'm saying I know him for 17 years. And the people was like, right. Because a couple years ago, she was screaming free C murder. And so people was like, see, this is why Baston P didn't fuck with her. And y'all know Monica was sitting up there like, baby, mind your business. Just mind your business, okay? I believe what Monica was trying to say was that her and Anthony have been friends within the industry for 17 years. And that during that time they were able to bond as friends, and that's what made them now being in a relationship that much better, because they had the foundation of a friendship. But because she didn't say all of that, they had everybody side-eyeing her, okay? And then Monica was sitting up like, y'all know what I'm trying to say. And people was like, no the fuck we don't, girl. We don't have a clue. Do you? Because, girl, we don't know what you trying to tell us, okay? So, Monica, I got your back, girl. That was her friend. And now that's her man. Don't play with Monica and her man. Okay. Um, and I mean, I guess news. So y'all know, Mary J. Blige homegirl Misa tried to sue her, and for something, she said the lady wasn't paying her, the man who was her artist on her label, and a contract fell through or something happened. So the judge tossed it out, and I think he said because they didn't have enough evidence or something or another to support the case. And speaking of cases being thrown out, y'all know Chris Brown was suing Warner Brothers Discovery for that documentary that came out about him last year. And so that got thrown out because he didn't have enough evidence to support his case. And of course, the judge was basically saying like everything they did say they had evidence to prove the things they were saying were technically true or whatever. So they got tossed out, and it's also because there's a law about journalists and documentaries or something or other out there in California, I guess. So Chris Brown's $500 million lawsuit against Warner Brother Discovery got tossed out. Okay. The same thing with the Mary J. Blige Misa lawsuit. It also got tossed out, dismissed. Um, and you didn't need to apologize, but I understood what you were trying to say, news. So you guys know that last year, Ari Lennox, the singer, the R&B singer, came out. And I don't remember if I talked about this on my channel or not. But Ari Lennox came out and she was talking about how she felt like um, the way Martin would treat Pam on the Martin Show, the sitcom, gave off colorist vibes to her because of the interactions and the jokes, the joning, the rib, the back and forth. It kind of gave her colorist vibes because she felt like they were going harder on the dark skinned female character than they were the lighter skinned female character, Gina. Well, Tashina Arnold, the actress who played Pamela James on the Martin Show, was currently on the comedian Dion Cole's podcast, and she was talking about it. Now, I didn't necessarily see what she said, but I did saw, I want to say like a day or so later, that she apologized for saying something about reverse colorism involving Tisha Campbell and her character Gina. Now, I feel like Tashina didn't have to apologize for talking about reverse colorism because it's colorism, period. Whether you're talking about a dark skinned black woman or a lighter skinned black woman, it's colorism, right? To pit someone against someone or to make them feel less than because of the color of their skin, correct? Because colorism is the firstborn daughter of racism, okay? But what Tashina was trying to say was that they could say some of the things that were said about Gina could be deemed colorist because they would call her high yellow or light bright, or like they would say certain things about her actual skin tone. Like they never for real said anything about Pam's skin tone on Martin, at least not to my memory. But I do know that they would bring up Gina being light skinned a lot. Okay, so they talk about it being like a red bone, light skin, yellow. So they would actually talk about Gina's skin tone, right? Sometimes it could come off a little derogatory, stemming in colorism, making her feel as though she's not beautiful to be black because of her lighter skin, if that makes sense. And I feel like that's what Tashina was trying to get at. As far as the Ari Lennox of it all, I feel like Ari was saying certain things that was said to Pam can be deemed derogatory because of her skin tone. Like saying that she had beady bees, referring to her hair or her naps. So that can be deemed colorist because you're saying because she is a dark-skinned black woman and she has coarser hair texture, that makes her lesser than a lighter skin or a fair skin woman because their hair is deemed good hair or quote unquote straight or refined or more desirable because they're not a black woman with coarse, kinky hair texture. And so that's what I feel like Ari was getting at when she said some of the things that would be said to Pam gave off colorist vibes. The verbiage and the wording and the tone of things. So it wasn't specifically them coming at her because she was dark skinned, but constantly calling her BDB or talking about the texture of her hair, or even referring to her sometimes as animals can also be seen as colorist or derogatory, because why does this black woman have to be a dog or a bat, or you know what I'm saying, like why does she have to be these things and a light-skinned woman ain't seen it? So I understand, you know what I'm saying, because sometimes you really do have to go back and listen to things to see, okay, how do we get to this conclusion, right? I don't know if I came at Ari Lennox sideways about this at one point last year, but I really did have to go back and think about like what could have possibly made Ari feel that way. And then as a dark-skinned black woman who has natural hair texture, I don't like the word nappy being referred to black hair. I do not like hearing that word. That word pisses me off. So I understand where Ari is coming from, because when I hear the word nappy, I automatically hear your hair makes you less than. Like that's what I hear, because in my mind the word nappy is a racist word. Like because white people would say that word to make black people hate their hair. So like that's how I hear it in my mind. So I understand why Ari would draw that conclusion. You know what I'm saying? So I understand it. It's all about being able to look at things from somebody else's point of view and being able to say, I completely see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from. That doesn't necessarily like affect me in the same way it affects you, but I understand where you're coming from. Does that make sense? So I understand what Ari was trying to say, and I do feel like a lot of people feel like she may have been trying to tarnish the memory of the show or whatever, because I know I just saw that today Martin Lawrence himself was on a podcast somewhere, and I guess he was talking about it. I didn't watch it, but at that point in time it may not have been seen as derogatory or colorist or any of that, and it still may not be seen that way to other people, but I understand where Ari would draw that correlation from. Okay, so I completely understand it. Because when you say certain things to certain people, they may not view it that way. But like from the outside looking in, it's like they're disrespecting you. And I completely understand where Ari was coming from. Okay? So hopefully we can learn to be more understanding of everybody's point of view when it comes to topics, instead of immediately trying to make them feel like their feelings aren't valid, if that makes sense. And the last thing I say for last, because I wanted to say this for last so I could do some cussing. So if y'all have not already seen it, over the weekend, before I even get into this, let me do a little PSA. To my fellow LGBTQ plus IA members, just know the things I'm about to say about this person is not about everybody a part of the lesbian portion of the community, but this person in particular. Okay? Thank you. So this dyke named Easy decided to get on TikTok, Instagram, and make a video basically mocking, harassing, and making fun of a plus size activist named Samira. Samira became really like famous, or at least she came across my timeline on Instagram during the pandemic. I would say about 2021, 22-ish. I would say I would see Samira go into like JCPenney before the majority of their stores closed down, and was basically calling them out for not having, you know, acceptable plus size or extended sizes for women beyond a size 18, right? So I, in my jean size, I wear a size 16. And depending on where I buy my clothes from, I could get away with wearing, if we're going to do like the 3X or whatever, I could get away with wearing like a 1X or a 2X depending on where the clothes is made and who it comes from. To be honest with you, a lot of people be like, oh, Precious, you could wear a 1X. If I want my clothes to fit me comfortably and not feel like my organs are being squeezed because I could squeeze my tiny ass up in this, I need a 2X. Yes, I can get into a 1X, but I'm not going to be comfortable. I'm not going to be comfortable because I have a fupa. Okay? I'm not going to be comfortable in a 1X because, for one, I have a fupa. I have thick thighs. I got a little hippage. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not necessarily going to be 100% comfortable in a 1X. Unless it's a men's 1X. If it's a men's 1X, I can fit it comfortably. If it's a woman's 1X, I'm not going to be comfortable. I can get into it, but I'm not going to be comfortable. 2Xs fit me, but sometimes they're small depending on where they come from, because different companies and brands have different sizings of what a 2X in America is versus, say, a 2X in China or Japan or Korea or wherever they make the clothes, right? Because they're not making them in America. So depending on who they're basing the model size of the clothes off of, sometimes a 1X may fit me perfect, sometimes it's going to be too tight. Sometimes a 2X will fit me perfect. Sometimes it'll be too tight. Sometimes a 3X will fit me perfect. Sometimes it'll be too big. So it all depends on where the clothes are being made. Who's the manufacturer? Who's the people that's having the clothes made? And so I am, technically, I can fit a 1X, 2X, or 3X. 4Xs and beyond are too big for me. Right? Because again, I am a size 16 when it comes to my jeans. I can fit an 18 depending on the jean. Okay? So 16, 18 is where I dwell. So technically I'm like 1X, 2X, 2X, 3X. That's, again, it all depends on where the clothes are being made. So Samira made it her business to call out brands and companies who didn't have sizes that extended beyond a size 18, a 3X. And I applauded her for that. I applaud her for that still, that she's making sure that women with more voluptuous, plump, pluser size bodies can have clothes that fit them comfortably. And they don't feel like they have to squeeze into something that wasn't made to fit their bodies. Granted, yes, we believe everybody should be working out, losing weight, whatever the case may be. Sometimes that's harder for others. So again, I applaud Samira for being the face of the revolution, of the activism, out there making moves, calling these brands out and making sure that the plus size community have the sizes that they need. Back to this dyke who decided to get a fat suit, get in hair and makeup to go parade around and mock Samira for what she was doing. And she had the audacity to get online and double down and say she wasn't making fun of Samira. Then she was making fun of Samira. She was taking inspiration from Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. That everybody was too sensitive. How we know, excuse me, that she was making fun of Samira was because the meter portion of her video was actually from Samira's video. So not only are you sitting here harassing, mocking, bullying Samira, but now you're a thief. You're also stealing her content to harass, bully, and mock her. That was low hanging fruit. It was low vibrational. It was disgusting. It was downright trash. And if you find the shit that dyke did to be funny, you're a trash ass person too. You are indeed a trash ass person too. Because Samara don't bother nobody. She simply get on these brands and say, hey, your plus size, extended size collection needs more sizes. And there's nothing wrong with somebody actually being out there advocating for that. And let's be perfectly clear. Size inclusion don't just go to plus size community. I am not only technically plus size or mid size, I'm also short. So that means that 9 times out of 10, I can find a perfect pair of pants that fits me. They're too long for me. So then I have to then have my pants hemmed. I can find a shirt that fits me, but then sometimes it might actually be too short. So size inclusion isn't just about the weight. Sometimes it can be about height, because size inclusion also means that tall women deserve to have clothes that fit them perfectly too. Short women deserve to have clothes that fit them perfectly too. Smaller women deserve to have sizes that fit them perfectly too. Everybody deserves to have clothes that fits them perfectly. Whether you are a size 0 or a size 36, you are in between size like myself, a 16, 18, 2X, 3X, like you're someone of my height stature, I'm 5'1", like you deserve to have clothes that fit you perfectly, and you shouldn't be ridiculed, mocked, bullied, or harassed. And then her trash ass friends were also sitting there laughing, haha, kikiing. And shout out to the content creator on Threads. I don't remember her name, but she read the fuck out of all of them. She read the fuck out of Easy Dyke ass, the girl that Easy done harassed and bullied into getting engaged to her, the Natalie girl. Then that gay boy, what's his name? Blame it on Quay. He used to run around there being TT. She cussed him out as well. So and I'm glad she cussed all of them out. And I believe somebody cussed out one of her other homegirls who was in the video laughing and kiki. And y'all know that big burly muscular stud dyke, what's her name, Stevie? She was in the video laughing and kikiing too. So it's like, fuck all of y'all. How about that? But shout out to everybody who dragged Easy over the weekend, because that dyke bitch deserve it. And bad enough, she is one of those. And let's be clear, she's not even at the size where she could sit there and mock somebody, because bitch, you 2 cheeseburgers away from being. You're technically a plus size girl yourself. Let's fucking start there, because when she first came out, she was chunky too. So it's like, bitch, are you being for real right now? Are you being for real right now? Like, the most disgusting thing you could do is be somebody who is a formerly big person who's in the process of losing weight or going on your weight loss journey, and you sitting out here being mean, nasty, and vile to other people. Like, you are fucking disgusting. Like, bitch, is you hungry? Is this why you being mean? Because you hungry, bitch? You hangry? Is that the problem, bitch? You hangry? You want a burger? But you don't want the burger because you want to try and be slim, trim, and acceptable to men. Because in your mind, and let's be so for real right now, you're not even cute, right? Because she always making these duck ass fucking skits about how men be trying to fuck on her. And, girl, you're not even cute. Let's start there. Like, you're ugly. Let's fucking start there. Okay? And you got the audacity to want to make fun of somebody. Girl, if you don't go sit your ugly ass the fuck down somewhere, you and your all of them is ugly. Okay? She ugly. The girlfriend, friend, fiance, lady who she harassing to be with her is ugly. Quay ugly. The Stevie bitch ugly. The other one that was like, I'm not in it. Like, all of you strong Squidward, handsome Squidward face bitches, like, If you hoes don't go take a motherfucking nap some motherfucking way, want to sit there and want to mock somebody, bitch, how fucking dare you? You ugly bitches, you. Like, how fucking dare you? Like, I hate when ugly bitches want to try and attack somebody. Bitch, you are ugly. And the only reason anybody's giving you any time of fucking day is because you're light and you got light eyes. Colorism. Let's fucking start there, bitch. But anyway, y'all. That's it, that's all. Cause fuck that bitch. Fuck that ugly hoe. Y'all make sure y'all go listen to Samara's music. Y'all support her cause. If you somebody who was like, I don't even like Samara, but I don't like Easy, or you thought that shit she did to be funny, baby, motherfuck you too. Motherfuck you too. Okay? But yeah, y'all, that's all. That's it. Don't forget, tomorrow we're going to be going live again to talk about the first episode of season 4 of Bridgerton. I cannot fucking wait. Hey, chill out. Yes, so tomorrow I will be watching the first episode of season 1. I mean season 4, and y'all probably wonder how. Because they did the RSVP thing that they do all the time. They have this red carpet live event. They're gonna be in Paris. So it's gonna be like, I don't know, 9 o'clock in the morning or something over there. It's gonna be 12 o'clock here, whatever the time difference is, in the afternoon. So I'm gonna watch it. And then when I get off from work, we're going to talk about it. We going to talk about it. We going to motherfucking talk about it. So if you do not want to be spoiled before the first episode drop on the 29th, but the first part, then do not watch my live tomorrow, okay? Because I am going to be giving my recap review and all my thoughts and feels and opinions about the first episode and what I think will happen in episode 2, 3, and 4, okay? So be on the lookout. Tomorrow I will be going live, I think at 10 o'clock, to talk about Bridgerton season 4 episode 1, the live event itself, what I thought about it, what the cast said, and all that jazz. Baby, we are back. On top of that, y'all, all of my favorite shows coming back. Y'all know if you watch Interview with the Vampire season 3 is coming this year, okay? The Vampire Lestat is coming this year. If y'all want to, I could go back and rewatch seasons 1 and 2, and we could do recap reviews, so we could talk about season 3. Okay, and get into it. Like I said, the Vampire Lestat, Bridgerton. Oh, Cross is coming back for season 2. Y'all should go back and watch season 1. Do y'all want to rewatch season 1 with me and we talk about it? Let me know. What else? What else coming back this year we gonna watch? Because all my shows. Okay, yes, God. Matlock been on, but I have not watched it. I'd rather binge watch Matlock than wait for all the episodes one by one. So I'm gonna just binge watch season 2 of Matlock, and then we're gonna come back and talk about it. I'm gonna do a live or something. What else? But yes, I got all my shows coming back. Y'all know the Avengers Doomsday coming. They did a trailer. So the Fantastic Four and the Black Panther and them gonna be in there. And just so y'all know, cause it's a rumor going around that Damson Idris might be in the next Black Panther or something or other. If Damson Idris becomes the new Black Panther, that means he will be playing the adult version of Prince T'Challa, Toussaint, King T'Challa, and what was her name? Nakia's son. That is who Damson Idris will be playing. He will be playing the adult version of T'Challa's son, little T'Challa, the little boy that was at the end of Wakanda Forever. If y'all watch Wakanda Forever, because I feel like a lot of y'all didn't watch Wakanda Forever. The fact that y'all didn't know that M'Baku was the goddamn king, because Shuri told him, look, they need a leader, and that can't be me. I'd rather be the Black Panther, friend. And that was the conversation they had. I even did a review on it. I don't know if I talked about it in my review, but I did do a review on Wakanda Forever. Y'all want to go back in it should be in the Black Cinema playlist. If it's not, it's in the What You're Watching reviews and etc. Y'all can go over there and find it. I did the review on that when that came out like 3 years ago. So yeah. So the fact that a lot of y'all didn't know that Mbuku was the king now of Wakanda, yeah, I can tell y'all didn't watch the movie. Because a lot of y'all say, oh, I didn't want to watch, like, the movie was good. Like, it was sad because Chadwick is gone for real life children. And, you know, they killed the queen. Okay, Queen Ramonda is gone children. Suri ain't got nobody. She ain't got no mama. She ain't got no daddy. She ain't got no brother. She ain't got no cousin. Okay, baby. All she got is her and her nephew. And her nephew over there in Haiti. Okay? But he gonna be grown, and Damson Idris might play him, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? All right. So yeah, y'all, I cannot wait for Marvel's Doomsday. I'm gonna go watch that. That movie probably gonna be long. Y'all think they break that into two parts? Like it'll be Now, what did I say? Avengers Doomsday. I'm excited about that. Also, if y'all did not see my review on the Fantastic Four, the first steps or the first whatever fuck it's called. I got a review on that, okay? Just so y'all know, my favorite part of that whole movie was Sue. That was my favorite part. Y'all gotta go watch my review. Bitch, I might watch my review after that. That was so funny to me. Y'all gotta watch it. It's funny. What else? What else? Yeah, I think they're the only Marvel movies I reviewed. Yeah. But yeah, y'all, that's it. I ain't got nothing else to say, y'all. Just that be on the lookout for my Bridgerton live tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Again, if you do not want to be spoiled about the first episode of season 4, do not watch it. Okay? Because I'm going spoiler. And I'm going to put it in the title. Spoiler alert. I'm gonna have to go in there and edit it. But spoilers, honey. I'm giving spoilers. Okay? That way, on the 29th, I can rewatch episode 1 and then watch episode 2, 3, and 4. Come back and get y'all live on episodes 2, 3, and 4. Okay? That's what we're gonna do. See, Bridgerton knew what to do. They knew trying to do a review on all 4 episodes at one time was gonna stress me out. But they said, hey, friend, we fucking got you. And that's why I love them people. Yeah. Alright, y'all. I think that's all. That's it. I hope y'all enjoyed this live. I think it was chaotic or whatever, but that's okay. We're gonna be back tomorrow with another live. My my December fragrance tray gonna be up eventually. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, y'all. That's all. That's it. Excuse me. Oh Lord. I got the hiccups on the purpose or something. I don't know, y'all. But yeah, y'all. That's all. That's it. So let me go ahead and end this live. So I can give me some cheesecake. Okay. Thank you for being a friend. Speaking of friend, y'all go over there and watch my best friend YouTube channel if you haven't already. Not the Erica Christie channel. We're gonna be bringing you guys episode 3 of the Bestie Podcast sometime this year. Hopefully, we'll be able to bring y'all episode 4 as well. So yeah, y'all guys will get those 2 episodes sometime this year. I don't even know what episode 5 gonna be, but I just know episode 3 and 4 y'all gonna get sometime this year. Y'all can go watch episode 1 and 2 of the Bestie Podcast over there on her channel, the Erica Christie YouTube channel, so y'all can get yourselves reacquainted with the Bestie Podcast and what we'll be over there talking about. Don't forget to go over there and watch her content, okay? Get acquainted with her personality and all that jazz, okay? All right. Thank you. What else? I think that's it. Oh, also, I'm on a no buy for fragrances for the month of January. So y'all probably won't get no new fragrances out of me until February, maybe. I don't know. But knowing me, I might change my mind at the end of the month. So, so if February y'all get a what you bought haul, just know it's because I bought something at the end of the month. Okay, all right. So that's it. That's all, y'all. That's all I got. I love y'all. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you never miss a video when I do upload. Don't forget to share my videos wherever or whoever so you know you rock with your girl. Shout out to all 472 of my precious babies and my baby boos. We are literally less than 30 subbies away from 500, y'all. When I get to 500 subbies, we're going to go live. We're going to pop champagne. We're going to talk about my favorite videos of mine. Y'all can tell me what y'all favorite videos of mine is. And we're going to have us a damn good time when I get to 500 subscribers. Okay, we're going to have us support me. Okay, we're going to have us a good time. Do you hear me? A good time. All right, y'all. That's all. That's it. I'm finna end this live for real this time. But don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you never miss a video when I do upload, and don't forget to share my videos wherever or whoever so you know you rocks with your girl. Okay, I'm your girl Precious B channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow for season 4, episode 1 of Bridgerton. Okay, I love you. Bye. Now I end this. Oh, there we go.